A real easy recipe today. It doesn't take too long. It's a good little quick dinner idea. We're going to cook some panko crusted pork medallions. It's really actually a very simple recipe. It's my wife's absolute favorite recipe. What we're going to do is we're going to cook these up. I'm going to show y'all how to do that in a minute. And then we're going to make a honey glaze to put on top of them after they cook. So I'm going to show you all these real quick. What I've done is I've taken a pork tenderloin, 1 pound worth, and I've cut it into about a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch sections into some medallions. I like to actually know that I'm biting into a piece of meat, so I don't like to cut them real thin like a lot of other people do. The other recipes I have extra virgin olive oil. I use that on just about anything. Another good trick with this olive oil, if you put it on baked chicken or grilled chicken, it really makes that skin pop. This, I've got some, you can't really see it, I've got some fresh thyme and some fresh parsley in here that I've diced up. I use about a tablespoon and a half of each. I got my panko here. That's just breadcrumbs. I go buy the box at the store. It's about $1.97 where I live at, so not too bad. And I use about 1.5 cups of panko. Another ingredient I have is Dijon mustard. There's no real size or amount that you need to use. You're just going to brush that onto your tenderloins. That way the panko will stick. Also salt and pepper. So we're going to go ahead and get started here with the actual preparation of this food. Okay, so as you can see, I got all my food laid out. I got my pork and the rest of my ingredients. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a fork and I'm going to get this Dijon mustard here. I'm going to get a little bit on the fork and I'm just going to wipe it onto my tenderloin. I just want to make sure I get this pork covered pretty well. That way we can get that panko to stick on all these sides. Once I've got those covered pretty well, I'm kind of going to mix them around in the bowl. That way I can make sure that my whole piece of the tenderloin is covered in this Dijon mustard. I'm going to flip them and mix them a little bit. I want to try, while I'm doing this, to get those sides covered in Dijon mustard. Okay, so now my pork is almost ready. I'm going to spread them out. I'm going to lightly salt and pepper this pork. You don't want a whole lot because that thyme and that parsley is going to do a lot of the flavor work for you, along with that drizzle, that honey drizzle we're going to make. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to take this thyme and parsley mix that I've got mixed up. I'm going to mix it in with my panko. I want to make sure that gets mixed real. Alright, we got that all mixed up. Grab this plate out here to lay these medallions on when we get done. Alright, here's the dirty part. I'm going to take these medallions and I'm going to put them in this panko. Get them covered with these breadcrumbs. I don't want them to be just completely caked on there. I want them to look about like that. I'm going to set them to the side. I'm going to do this with all my medallions. Now tomorrow night, I'm going to do something on the grill, so I'll just keep looking for that one. To Thinking about doing a drunken chicken on the grill or something like that. We'll have to see what the family wants. Alright, so as you can see, that whole preparation and getting these all ready to throw in the pan only took me about 6 or 7 minutes. So it's a pretty quick process. Next I'm going to show you how to cook this panko crusted tenderloin. Alright, so now we're going to get into the cooking of these pork medallions. What I've done, I got my stovetop burner going at medium high, right in between medium and high. I've got about 4 tablespoons worth of this extra virgin olive oil in the pan. It really just depends. All you want to do is coat the bottom of it. There's not really a set amount that you need. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take these medallions and I'm going to saute them for about 2 minutes on each side. And then I'm going to pull them off the heat. I just want to get them brown on either side. This isn't actually where I'm cooking them. I'm just getting them brown so that this panko will hold. Alright, so we'll get those sauteing and then I'll show you what we're going to do after that. 2 minutes on each side. Alright, so what I'm doing now, I'm going to drop these in the oven for about 10 minutes. While we're doing that, I'm going to show you how to make this glaze to go on top. Alright, so here are the 3 ingredients I need. I need vanilla, I need honey, and I need orange juice. I use this Trop 50 orange juice, pretty good stuff. I don't use pulp because it doesn't sit really well on your meat. So I'm going to take this honey, you have to excuse me, it's a new bottle. And I'm going to squeeze. I eyeball it, but my mom's original recipe calls for about 1.5 cups. But I don't need that much because I don't have a whole lot of pork in there. So what I got here is about 1/3 cup. I'm going to take this orange juice. It's a new bottle too, dadgummit. I'm going to pour until I can see a thick layer of orange juice over top of the honey. You want 2 parts honey to 1 part orange juice. I'm going to take this vanilla extract, and you don't want it to be overpowering, so I'm going to add about 1 or 2 drops. Alright. I'm going to take my fork and I'm going to stir that up real good. That's going to be awesome on top of those pork medallions. Alright, so it's been 10 minutes. I'm going to pop these bad boys out of the oven. Let y'all take a look at them. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm going to let these cool a little bit before I put this honey glaze on top. Once you get that honey glaze mixed up, it's going to be a dark brown. You don't want it to be real thick, and you don't want to just kill the pork with the honey glaze. So that's it for those pork tenderloins, the panko pork tenderloins with the honey glaze. You'll have to let me know if you like it. I got some other things I'm going to throw on here after a while, some videos of a couple things to do. You'll probably see my belly grow as I make more videos, but I think I'm going to do the drunken chicken either tomorrow or the next day, and then I'm going to show y'all a real good red wine steak tip recipe here soon too. And I also got an awesome recipe for some couscous. I actually made it while I was making this video, so if y'all like couscous, I'll put a video on there too, but y'all just have to let me know. Thanks for watching. If you got any advice or anything y'all like to see me cook, just let me know and I'll get it knocked out. I also got a smoker too. I've been smoking food for about 4 years. So if there's anything you want to see how to smoke, just let me know and I'll pop it on here. All right, thanks guys, bye.